Once a beloved staple of British television, Crossroads captured hearts with its dramatic storylines and unforgettable characters. But what happened to the actors behind the iconic roles? Some rose to greater fame, others stepped away from the spotlight, and a few have sadly passed on. Join us as we revisit the stars of Crossroads. From their memorable moments on screen to the twists and turns of their real-life journeys. Then and now, their stories are just as compelling. Susan Hansen, born on February 2nd, 1943, in Preston, Lancashire, England. She portrayed Diane Lawton in Crossroads starting in 1965, when she was 22 years old. Diane was a warm, sincere and grounded character who evolved from a motel waitress to a core part of the show's community. Hansen's natural performance and screen presence made Diane one of the most loved figures in the series. She remained with Crossroads until 1987, later appearing in shows like Holby City and Doctors. As of 2025, Susan Hansen is 82 years old and lives privately, occasionally reflecting on her role in one of Britain's most iconic soaps.
She was here otherwise.
Oh dear, I think she would have called in. I don't think she could have gone without a quick hello to your mum.
Well, that's all right then.
I know, and me, but whenever I hear that ATV jingle, I think,
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Was it all done live, sir?
Noel Gordon, born on December 25th, 1919, in East Ham, Essex, England. She portrayed Meg Richardson in Crossroads starting in 1964 when she was 45 years old. Meg was the elegant and resilient owner of the Crossroads Motel, often serving as the emotional heart of the show. Gordon's portrayal made her a beloved figure in British television, admired for her strength and warmth. She remained a lead until 1981, when her departure shocked fans. After a brief return to stage work, she passed away on April 14, 1985, at the age of 65, due to stomach cancer. Her impact on the soap genre remains enduring and deeply respected.
Oh, darling. Goodbye.
Club's invite to come along to the celebrations. Peggy, have you been to many Crossroads conventions over the years?
No, this is the very first one that I've ever been invited.
Jane Rossington, born on March 5th, 1943, in Derby, Derbyshire, England. She portrayed Jill Harvey, née Richardson, in Crossroads from its very first episode in 1964 when she was 21 years old. Jill was the daughter of Meg Richardson and became a central figure in the show, known for her emotional strength and complex romantic life. Rossington remained with the series until its original end in 1988, making her the only actor to appear in both the first and last episodes. After Crossroads, she continued acting on stage and in television. As of 2025, Jane Rossington is 82 years old and remains a respected figure in British soap history.
David and Barbara Hunter were also very popular characters, and as well as their on-screen marriage, they got married in real life. Though sadly, Ronald Allen died in 1990. Here, it's down there, and it's slightly sloping, and we're supposed to be gazing into the distance, and he's saying, "I love you, I love you," and I think, "Oh no, it was all."
Cathy Staf, born on July 12th, 1928, in Dukinfield, Cheshire, England. She portrayed Doris Luke in Crossroads starting in 1978 when she was 50 years old. Doris was a kind-hearted and down-to-earth character who worked as a cleaner at the motel and became a favourite among viewers for her warmth and wisdom. Already a seasoned actress, Cathy Staf was also famous for her long-running role as Nora Batty in Last of the Summer Wine. She passed away on December 13, 2008 at the age of 80 due to a brain tumour. Her gentle, humorous performances left a lasting mark on British television.
Yeah, it's May's birthday.
Oh, I see. Oh no, I think I'll give this one a miss. I'm not very good at parties.
Oh, come on, Doris, help us out.
Well, they're always a bit surprised, and it's very good when I go to do PAs and things, because, of course, when I arrive, they say, "Oh, aren't you lovely?"
Carolyn Jones, born on April 18th, 1941 in London, England. She joined Crossroads in 1977 at the age of 36, portraying Sharon Metcalf, a strong and capable garage manager who defied gender norms and became a fan favourite. Sharon's independence and emotional complexity made her one of the standout characters of the late 1970s. Jones brought authenticity and power to the role, helping reshape female representation in British soaps. After Crossroads, she continued to act on stage and screen. Carolyn Jones passed away on July 25, 2018 at the age of 77. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed, but her legacy in television remains influential.
One good thing. At least the weather's better than it was.
There was a lovely chap called Dennis Vance, who was a director. And he was under contract with ATV, right? And he didn't fulfill some of his contracts. And he rang me up at 2.
Sue Nichols, born on November 23, 1943, in Walsall, Staffordshire, England. She portrayed Marilyn Gates in Crossroads starting in 1964, when she was 21 years old. Marilyn was a bubbly and stylish young receptionist who quickly became a fan favourite for her upbeat personality and modern charm. Nichols' role in Crossroads helped launch her television career, leading to her iconic portrayal of Audrey Roberts in Coronation Street, which began in 1979. She has since become one of the most enduring faces in British soaps. As of 2025, Sue Nichols is 81 years old and remains active on screen, beloved by fans across generations.
His uncle called for him a few minutes ago. His uncle? His Uncle Harry. Is anything wrong, Mrs. Blandon?
Because, I'm sorry to say, thank you so much, really, it's ridiculous. I was paid for all those scenes. I am just...
Vincent Ball, born on December 4th, 1923, in Sydney, Australia. He portrayed Kevin MacArthur in Crossroads beginning in 1966 when he was 43 years old. Kevin was a principled and kind-hearted character who became involved in several heartfelt storylines. Ball brought a sense of warmth and integrity to the role. A seasoned actor with credits in both British and Australian productions, he also appeared in films like A Town Like Alice and Breaker Morant. As of 2025, Vincent Ball is 101 years old, having enjoyed a long and distinguished career, and is one of the oldest surviving actors from the series.
So? Jimmy was lying when he said he didn't like the way Mrs. Richmond kept looking at him. You can't see anyone in that alley. All you're proving...
You're about the same size. Would you like to do the swimming? We could be put at £10 a day. For £10 a day, that's 5 weeks' rent. Yeah.
Sue Lloyd, born on August 7th, 1939, in Northampton, England. She played Barbara Hunter in Crossroads starting in 1979 when she was 40 years old. Barbara, a journalist and the wife of David Hunter, brought intelligence and style to the series, often involved in dramatic and emotional storylines. Sue Lloyd was already well known for her roles in The Ipcress File and The Baron before joining the soap. She continued acting in television and film throughout the 1980s and 1990s. She passed away on October 20th, 2011, at the age of 72 after a battle with cancer. Her refined screen presence is fondly remembered.
You relentlessly. The beautiful Blanche Brimston, who was admired throughout the country and whose puppies had won prizes at Crufts, was now the only surviving member of the household.
I was very privileged. I came in to do the Saint again.
Angus Lenny, born on April 18th, 1930, in Glasgow, Scotland. He joined Crossroads in 1974 at the age of 44, playing Shuggy McPhee, the eccentric and sharp-tongued chef at the Motel. Shuggy was a fan favourite, known for his witty remarks and loyal heart beneath a gruff exterior. Lenny's performance added humour and humanity to the show. He was also well known for his role in The Great Escape, 1963. Angus Lenny passed away on September 14, 2014, at the age of 84. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. His memorable presence in Crossroads remains warmly remembered.
Started, because we were there 16 weeks making The Great Escape, and he started to tell us about his next venture.
John Kent, born on June 29, 1921, in Brixton, London, England. She joined Crossroads in 1981 at the age of 60, portraying Jennifer Lamont, a refined and mysterious woman whose presence added elegance and intrigue to the Motel's storylines. Jean Kent was already a celebrated film star of the 1940s and 1950s, known for her glamorous and dramatic roles. Her appearance in Crossroads marked a rare return to television. John Kent passed away on November 30, 2013, at the age of 92, following a fall. Her legacy in British cinema and her brief yet memorable role in Crossroads are fondly remembered.
Ours was accompanied by a good luck message, and Derek Roy, as Buttons, was just in time to receive his share. One good turn deserves another, so look out, Jean.
Shows, you know, on television, that to me it brings up far too many horrible memories of auditions.
You're not a big X Factor fan then?
No, indeed I'm not.
Ivor Salter, born on August 22, 1925, in Exeter, Devon, England. He played Reg Cotterill in Crossroads starting in 1979 when he was 54 years old. Reg was a no-nonsense, working-class character whose grounded presence added realism and grit to the series. Known for his deep voice and authoritative screen presence, Salter also appeared in shows like Doctor Who and The Avengers. He passed away on June 21, 1991, at the age of 65. His consistent performances across British television made him a respected character actor, and his role in Crossroads remains a key part of his legacy.
Oh. Hey, are you having a night out then, are you? Hey, no hanky-panky, Mark, eh?
Ronald Allen, born on December 16, 1930, in Reading, Berkshire, England. He joined Crossroads in 1972 at the age of 42, portraying David Hunter, a sophisticated and often serious businessman who became co-owner of the Motel. David was known for his calm demeanour, complex personal life, and steady presence, becoming one of the most respected characters on the show. Allen remained in the role until 1985. Off-screen, he was known for his elegance and professionalism. He passed away on June 18, 1991, at the age of 60, from lung cancer. His portrayal of David remains one of the show's defining performances.
Sorry you're taking this attitude, Joe. We don't even know yet whether or not Lamont will sell the place.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. You just pick up the phone and ask.
No. But
John Bentley, born on December 2, 1916, in Sparkhill, Birmingham, England. He played Hugh Mortimer in Crossroads beginning in 1965, when he was 49 years old. Hugh was a wealthy businessman who eventually married Meg Richardson, adding glamour and prestige to the show's storyline. Bentley's suave and confident portrayal added sophistication to the cast, and his character's dramatic death in 1978 was one of the show's most memorable moments. John Bentley passed away on August 13, 2009, at the age of 92. His career spanned decades, and he remained a respected figure in classic British cinema and television.
Yeah. Alan Townsend's calling the radio phone, Inspector. Will you take? Put him on. Hi, Alan. How are you?
Hi.
Anthony Morton, born on April 7, 1927, in England. He played Carlos Raphael in Crossroads starting in 1964, when he was 37 years old. Carlos was a charming and enigmatic character, whose international flair brought drama and romance to the Crossroads Motel. Morton's portrayal added depth and diversity to the early years of the show. Outside of Crossroads, he appeared in various film and television roles, often cast in suave or mysterious parts. Anthony Morton passed away on January 15, 2001, at the age of 73. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed, but his work remains part of British television legacy.
My son, all he needs, Harry, is a little nudge.
I'll nudge him for you, don't you worry about that, pal.
We've been cursed.
Diane Grayson, born in 1948 in England. She portrayed Penny Richardson in Crossroads beginning in 1966 when she was 18 years old. Penny, the adopted daughter of Meg Richardson, was a thoughtful and endearing young woman who brought a sense of warmth and sincerity to the show. Grayson's performance captured the emotional journey of a teenager growing up within the Crossroads Motel's dramatic environment. After leaving the show, she continued acting in British television throughout the 1970s. As of 2025, Diane Grayson is 77 years old and lives a quiet life, remembered fondly for her gentle and heartfelt role in the series.
You may sit down. Who opened the window? Whoever opened the window has opened it too wide. 6 inches is perfectly...
Sandor LS, born on June 15, 1936, in Budapest, Hungary. He joined Crossroads in 1982 at the age of 46, portraying Paul Ross, a cultured and refined motel manager with a mysterious past. His European charm and composed demeanour added depth to the later years of the series. LS had a well-established career in British film and television, often playing foreign or aristocratic characters. He passed away on September 4, 2002, at the age of 66. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. His portrayal of Paul Ross left a distinct impression during a transformative period for the show.
Okay. Explain it. Explain what? Are you? Because Ben Kirsch asked me.
Roger Tong, born on January 30th, 1946 in Birmingham, England. He played Sandy Richardson in Crossroads from 1964 when he was just 18 years old. Sandy was Meg Richardson's gentle and thoughtful son, whose storyline became groundbreaking when the character became paralysed after a car accident. Tong, who developed Hodgkin's disease in real life, continued in the role while dealing with his illness, bringing emotional depth and realism to his portrayal. He acted until shortly before his death on February 26, 1981, at the age of 35. He died from complications related to non-Hodgkin lymphoma and is remembered for his quiet strength.
Jumping in like that?
Yeah, could have done with her starting straight away though, you know. Up to her elbows in flour in 10 minutes flat.
Still it's something.
Yes, it's lucky you dropped in and told her.
Norman Jones, born on June 16, 1932, in Shropshire, England. He played Ralph Palmer in Crossroads starting in 1965 when he was 33 years old. Ralph was a serious and driven character, often involved in business dealings and family tensions at the motel. Jones brought a strong dramatic presence to the role, enhancing the early depth of the series. Outside of Crossroads, he had prominent roles in series like Doctor Who and Inspector Morse. Norman Jones passed away on April 23, 2013, at the age of 80. His work remains respected for its intensity and authenticity on British television.
Come back! This won't be bin, you see.
Marty!
Look at him go, over that edge, you know.
He'll get lost! Marty!
Tony Steedman, born on August 21, 1927, in Warwickshire, England. He joined Crossroads in 1978 at the age of 51, portraying Dr. Butterworth, a calm and compassionate physician whose presence brought wisdom and reassurance to the series. Known for his articulate and dignified performances, Steedman gave the role a sense of quiet authority. Outside Crossroads, he had a prolific career in both British and American productions, including Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure as Socrates. Tony Steedman passed away on February 4, 2001 at the age of 73 due to dementia-related complications. He remains a respected figure in classic British television.
Neville Craggs, he must get over to Duggleby's place straight away. Have a look at his pigs.
What's going on? What are you sitting out there for? Gone off your rocker, have you?
I can't explain now, Rafe. Can Mr. Harry...
Stephen Rea, born on October 31st, 1946, in Belfast, Northern Ireland. He portrayed Pepe Costa in Crossroads, beginning in 1967, when he was just 21 years old. Pepe was a young, passionate, and slightly mysterious character who brought energy and intrigue to the show's dynamic. Rea's role in Crossroads was one of his earliest screen appearances, laying the foundation for an acclaimed acting career. He went on to receive an Academy Award nomination for The Crying Game, 1992, and became one of Ireland's most respected actors. As of 2025, Stephen Rea is 78 years old and continues to work actively in film and theatre.
Come on, go again. You get me next time.
Jimmy Hanley, born on October 22, 1918, in Norwich, England. He played Jimmy Gudgeon in Crossroads starting in 1966, when he was 48 years old. Jimmy was a cheerful and helpful handyman, beloved for his friendly personality and light-hearted presence around the motel. Hanley brought warmth and charm to the role, enhancing the show's sense of community. Prior to Crossroads, he had a successful film career in the 1940s and 1950s, and was a familiar face on British screens. Jimmy Hanley passed away on January 13, 1970, at the age of 51, following a stroke. His early death was a loss to British entertainment.
Now.
Made a mug of me from the start, didn't you? Thought you could do what you like with me. Well, you picked the wrong fella. I ain't fighting in crooked fights.
Madam.
Stacy Greg, born in 1964 in Northern Ireland. She portrayed Lynn Baxter in Crossroads beginning in 1977, when she was just 13 years old. Lynn was a spirited and curious teenager, bringing youthful energy and vulnerability to the show during a time of evolving family dynamics. Stacy Greg's early performance was heartfelt and genuine, laying the groundwork for a diverse creative career. After Crossroads, she transitioned into writing and directing, becoming an award-winning playwright and filmmaker. As of 2025, Stacy Greg is 61 years old and continues to influence contemporary drama through her powerful storytelling and innovative work.
Davey.
Who is your favourite character from Crossroads? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.